I have really just enjoyed being in community with everybody in this space today. I think that has been one of the greatest joys. I am feeling like good in my body. I'm excited to feel good in some new clothes. It is reminding me again that there is community so deeply that I never thought that I'd have or that was possible. I knew I was gonna come and get styled. I knew I was gonna come and get a haircut. I didn't know I was gonna come and just feel so much warmth and care from all of the people around. And I'm just really grateful for that.
It was honestly a little bit hard getting pampered because a part of me feels like out of place, I guess, because I'm not used to things like this. At the end of it, I feel like I do deserve it, and it felt really nice to have people who chose to do this and they chose to help me feel beautiful. My name is Talia. I'm 26 years old. I'm from New York. I work at a child advocacy center and I am in college to become an English professor. I was diagnosed, I believe, when I was 15 years old, and the doctor didn't know what it was. They thought it was a staph infection. They thought it could have been eczema. So they bounced me from doctor to dermatologist and nobody really could figure it out until one doctor when I was around 15, and they told me that I had HS.
My name is Carter Cavazos. I am 29 years old. I live in Chicago. I've been there since 2019. I work as the director of community partnerships of a queer radio station. It's called E3 Radio. I'm also an educator. I teach restorative justice and trauma-informed care to kids in Chicago public schools. When I first got diagnosed, I was maybe like 12. And I went to, the doctor, and they were like, this is gonna be so rare. You're never gonna know anybody else who has this. Like, I felt a lot of isolation and a lot of shame. It was something that I just kind of dealt with. They gave me some creams and pretty much told me call it a day. And 10 years later, when I got my first good job, I met with a dermatologist and they were like, yeah, there's been so much change in the past 10 years of modern medicine. So I learned about injectables, I learned about websites that I could go to, and that it was much more common than I thought it was.
Self-care is definitely a journey in itself. I do struggle with depression and taking care of myself. I have not been that focused in self-care, but recently I've got a little spark back, so my journey is progressing as they usually do. I'm learning to take better care of myself.
My experience is a little unique because I am trans and I started medically transitioning. I started testosterone, and when the chemicals in my body started changing, so did my HS. I just felt like I'd figured out how to take care of and how to navigate some of the places where HS was in my body. And then I got new spots and I got new areas that I wasn't used to. So it's a sense of rediscovery in a way that is challenging, but also is beautiful when I really change my perspective and think about it.
HS is not who I am, but I am a person. I'm me with HS. What makes me feel the most seen is when I can let my guard down and let people see who I am inside and my personality, seeing that they love me for it, regardless.
I feel like I often navigate spaces where I have to choose which part of me or which side of me is going to show up in that room or is walking in that space. I've been really grateful that I've been able to go through this process, and I've been getting pampered, and I've been, having some of that love poured onto me that I think sometimes I struggle to give to myself. So I feel like some of the biggest things I wanted this weekend I've already gotten, that I'm really grateful for.